Michelle, and today I'm going to be going over co-sleeping as a topic and how bed sharing and room sharing are different, but why room sharing is safer for children. So when you were growing up, how many of you guys slept in the same bed as your parents? Like ever? Okay. So I learned a little bit about this topic in my major, and I actually disagreed with my professor because she thought bed sharing was safer. So I wanted to look into it more, so I wasn't just saying an opinion. I wanted to make sure I was basing my opinion on facts. So many people in this class will probably grow up to have kids, so I just wanted to provide some insight on what is the safest option. So today I'm going to go over bed sharing versus room sharing, the health risks of bed sharing, why sleeping is so critical to development, and how to implement room sharing in childcare. So first I'm going to go over bed sharing versus room sharing. So co-sleeping as a topic co-sleeping is an umbrella term that refers to proximal contact during sleep between parent and child. Within this literature, it encompasses bed sharing, room sharing, or any other proximal sleeping arrangement from D'Souza 2023. So bed sharing is when both parent and child sleep in the same bed, which poses a lot of health risks. They can include death, suffocation, strangulation, entrapment, and SIDS. I'll go into SIDS a little bit more, but the first four health risks are a direct result of the type of bedding that adults use, like comforters. The bed is too soft. You can roll over onto the child, which is really scary. The child can fall in between the wall and the bed, which is impossible if they're in a crib or a bassinet. So SIDS stands for sudden infant death syndrome. Studies show that there are ways to reduce the risks, but the direct cause is not found yet because it's an odd thing that happens. But it says in the picture, sharing your room with your baby can have the risk of SIDS, but sharing the bed magnifies the risk by 50 times. So according to the U.S. Center for Disease and Control Prevention, roughly 3,500 babies nationwide die suddenly and unexpectedly each year from Feldman 2023. These deaths are usually attributed to SIDS. So a couple of cases are a baby named Treville died at just 3 months old on March 29, 2018. He was sharing a bed with his mother, and he just suddenly died when she woke up. He wasn't breathing, and by the time the paramedics got there, there was nothing they could do. A child in Cincinnati was just 6 weeks old when he was killed by bed sharing with his father on June 22nd, 2022. So room sharing is when the child is in a separate location, removed from the parents, while still remaining in the same room, so they still get that closeness, which can, like I showed in the last image, it can have the risk of SIDS, but it removes those additional health risks that are attributed to bed sharing. Some parents say that bed sharing makes nighttime tasks simpler, but those nighttime tasks include bottle feeding, diaper changes, rocking the baby back to sleep, just keep caring for the child. Room sharing allows those same things to happen, but the child is just in a separate area. So now I'm going to go over why sleep is so crucial and why it makes sense that we to care for this time in a child's life. So sleep is so important because adults spend 1/3 of their lives in sleep. In contrast to adults, children will spend nearly half of their day in sleep, from Gupta 2016. Babies from age 0 to 3 months spend on average 14 to 17 hours sleeping daily. From 3 to 6 months, 12 to 15 hours. And from 6 to 12 months, they spend from 11 to 14 hours, which is over 50% of the day in all three categories. So babies need sleep to aid in cognitive and physical growth because growth hormones are released after REM sleep has begun, so the child needs to sleep for a long duration of time to allow for REM sleep to happen. So keeping that time safe is really important. So I'm just gonna show some ways that you can keep a child safe in their crib. So you can have your child in their own designated area, crib, bassinet, playpen. There's options for sleep monitors, like baby monitors, like the camera ones. And there's something called an outlet, which is really cool. It's really expensive though. But you can put it on the child's foot and it monitors their breathing, their temperature, their motion in sleep, and just their overall health. So the ABCs of safe sleep are: the child is alone, on their back, and in a crib. That's the safest way. This picture is from Kaiser Permanente. That's where I found it. So co-sleeping helps to keep babies and parents' connection strong while providing options to keep babies safe, such as room sharing. Like I said, room sharing poses all positives of co-sleeping while removing added health risks, while bed sharing, on the other hand, poses health risks that just aren't worth it. Room sharing, when done right, provides the safest option to keep babies safe for more than half of their day. So I just want you guys to take that information into your life. Thank you.